There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey and Glasser and by Wild, Wonderful West Virginia, welcome to another Mountain Stage with your host, Larry Gross.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around a simple song. Well, thank you so much. Welcome once again to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. And we are at our home away from home up in Morgantown on the campus of West Virginia University at the Creative Arts Center. And we got a heck of a show for you this time. The Stray Birds are back with us. They have a new record and they're one of our favorite bands. And they've been hard at work since last we saw them, and the record is really fantastic. Also, two Irish musicians who truly are really among the best. Actually, one of them is Irish-American, and the other, Martin Hayes, is from County Clare. Martin Hayes and Dennis Cahill will be out here to play a little fiddle and guitar. Another great trio of musicians, the Jon Stickley Trio, are here. They're going to be out during this hour, and if you like really fantastic picking, you're going to love this band. And a young guy just made his second record, just put it out right now, and we got him from Parkersburg, West Virginia. He's a local boy. Corey Shields will be out a little later. But we're going to start with another singer and songwriter. His new CD is called Bug Fixes and Performance Improvements. And when it came across my desk, I gave it a listen. I really loved it. I liked the way it sounded. I liked the songs particularly, of course. And then I read his bio and found out that he was a big fan of the band and Bob Dylan. So I knew he was right in the middle of our world. And sure enough, it didn't disappoint at all. He's brought a couple of friends. He lives in New York now. Brought a couple of friends from New York City to play with him. And he's going to be joined, I think, by Julie and some other folks singing a little bit. Please welcome, for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Brian Dunne.
Good evening. Thank you for having me. All right, how you guys doing? Feeling all right? That's good. It's exciting to be here. All right. Hey now, Maria, putting me to bed. I'm moving real slow and I can't turn my head. I'm seeing fire and I'm hearing bells, surrounded by ghosts in the Chelsea Hotel. Surrounded by ghosts in the Chelsea Hotel. Hey now, Maria, it's really a shame I slipped out the doorway, now I can't explain. But it ain't like a riddle, and it ain't like a pill. It's like hanging round ghosts in the Chelsea Hotel. Hanging round ghosts in the Chelsea Hotel. Ooh, the moon hangs so low, and it does it so easily, I don't even know. Well, some folks get on with it, and they do it so well. And some folks are ghosts in the Chelsea Hotel. Now it ain't like no movie, and it ain't like no book, and it ain't like no romantic photo you took. It's one shot of heaven, and it's one shot of hell. And you fall through the floor in the Chelsea Hotel. Ooh, the moon hangs so low, and it does it so easily, I don't even know. But I don't need your blessing, don't need your farewell. 'Cause I'm just a ghost in the Chelsea Hotel. Hey now, Maria, put me to bed. I'm moving real slow and I can't turn my head. I'm seeing fire and I'm hearing bells. Surrounded by ghosts in the Chelsea Hotel. Surrounded by ghosts in the Chelsea Hotel. Surrounded by ghosts in the Chelsea Hotel. Thank you. All right, it's so good to be here. I come from the land of New York City, and I grew up outside New York City, just far enough away to have been dumped in a Walmart parking lot twice. Same girl, though. But most of my life has been trying to reconcile those two things, sort of small town upbringing and, big city lifestyle and all that crazy stuff. And I'm also half Jewish and half Catholic. That's a whole other bag of nuts. But this is a song sort of it's about New York City, but also about the people that I grew up with. So this is called Taxi. I got up and packed in the evening, shook the sleep from my eyes. There's always something about leaving this city at night. Waited around for a second, then the second was gone. I guess that it's about time I should be getting on. And now I'm riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown, thinking about how crazy this life has been lately, and no one's gonna save me now. He said, kid, where you heading? I said, that's a big question. He laughed and said, you'll figure it out. But I'm riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown. At 17, I was ready to go on a gust of wind. A lonely prisoner of my own soul in my innocence. And the homecoming queens with the high school dreams of the early fall lived out their glorious scenes, then died at the shopping mall. And I went riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown, thinking about how crazy this life has been lately, and no one's gonna save me now. He said, kid, where you heading? I said, that's a good question. He laughed and said, you'll figure it out. But I'm riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown. Well, some people can just say what they want, they just know, oh no. And others fight to find out, but can only say what they don't know. And some people waste their days away waiting on a reason to live. And some people get dressed and they go out looking for it. And so I'm riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown, thinking about how crazy this life has been lately, and nothing's gonna save me now. He says, kid, all I know is you can stay or you can go, but you better move fast now, pal. So we're riding in the backseat in this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown. Yeah, I'm riding in the backseat of this old taxi, heading through a tunnel downtown. Thank you. This is a song I wrote. I think it makes a lot of sense right now, as it's about perseverance and fighting for the things that you love, which I think is a kind of a hot topic right now. I won't say more, but this is a song called Don't Give Up on Me. Mountains crumble, then they fall. Trees tumble no matter how tall. From East Los Angeles to the Garden State Parkway. Well, I'm getting dressed in the moonlight now. Got my jacket on and I'm heading out. If I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose you the hard way. If I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose you the hard way. But if my words get fumbled, well then this is what I meant to say. You can make a good case out of my mistakes. You'd be right to write me out. Don't give up on me now. If you need to throw a stone, you can throw a stone. If you wanna call me names, make yourself at home. Don't give up on me now. Then you can kiss me once and I'll be satisfied. Kiss me once, no baby, kiss me twice. Might as well take you for all I can take you for. Make me a movie, make it a cliche. Some things are supposed to be that way. I wanna shake and rattle you right down to your core. Yeah, I wanna burn through the streets right up to your front door. You can make a good case out of my mistakes. You'd be right to write me out. But don't give up on me now. If you need to throw a stone, you can throw a stone. If you wanna call me names, make yourself at home. Don't give up, you can't give up on me now. Mountains crumble, then they fall. And trees tumble no matter how tall. And anything real can sometimes hit the ground. Well, there's no way your walls can keep from coming down. And you can make a good case out of my mistakes. You'd be right to write me out. But don't give up on me now. If you need to throw a stone, you can throw a stone. If you wanna call me names, make yourself at home. But don't give up, you can't give up on me now. So don't give up on me now.
Thank you.
All right, well, I want to thank Ron and Julie and Ryan from the house band for sitting in with us. Yeah, it's always nice to make new friends. I mean, maybe someday I'll make friends that aren't getting paid to be my friends. But in the meantime, I'll take what I can get. And give it up one more time for Amanda Lowe on the violin and Asamu McGregor on piano. And thank you guys so much. Thanks to everybody here. Thanks to Larry for having me on the show. Thanks to everybody at Mountain Stage. And thank you guys, most of all, for listening to some songs that you maybe didn't hear yet or haven't heard yet. I really appreciate it. It gives me hope. So I'm going to leave you with a song of hope. This is a song about faith for the faithless. I know I told you about the half Jewish, half Catholic problem, and it continues, but this is sort of a song for the faithless. So this is called If You Want to Stay a While. Well, if you gotta go, baby, then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home to me. And if you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company. I don't know why everything's always changing. I don't know why everything must end. But maybe, baby, we should try and just be patient. 'Cause maybe everything is meant to begin again. See, if you say that when something goes, that it's gone, well, who's to say for sure if you're right or you're wrong? So if you gotta go, baby, then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home to me. And if you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company. And when you're lost and you cost yourself a world of trouble, and when your God doesn't fix anything for you now, and when the fresh cup of coffee that you set at the table, it doesn't give you more answers than it gives you doubts. Well, Frankie, I don't know what the future holds, no. But only you can decide if you go it alone. Well, only you know. So if you gotta go, baby, then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home to me. And if you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company. Oh, yeah. should keep on running. I don't know yet, no, but I believe. Oh, so if you gotta go, baby, well then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home, to come back home to me. And if you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company. Well, I said, oh, no, I don't ever want to watch you leave. But if you got to go, go now. And you can't take your love from me. But you should know that nobody wants to be alone. And I'll be right here should you ever come back home. So I say, if you gotta go, baby, well then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home to me. Come back home to me. And if you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company. So if you gotta go, baby, then that's what will be. But I'll be right here when you come back home to me. And if you wanna stay a while, I think I got what you need. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company. And I will lay my love before the heavens above in your company. Thank you so much. I'm Brian Dunne. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Brian Dunne, right there. The new CD is Bug Fixes and Performance Improvements. From New York City, brought Amanda Lowe and Isamu McGregor with him, joined by the Mountain Stage Band, Ryan Kennedy and Ron and Julie sang along. Time for Julie Adams and the Mountain Stage Band to do a tune, and Julie's chosen a great tune. I imagine most of you know this one, Graham Parsons' song called Hickory Wind. Mountain Stage Band is Ron Soule back there as the leader on the acoustic guitar. Ryan Kennedy's going to be playing the electric guitar, and so is Michael Lipton. Bob Thompson is our great piano player. Steve Hill is our bass player. Ahmed Solomon is the drummer. Make her welcome, won't you? Julie Adams.
In South Carolina, there are many tall pines. I remember the oak tree that we used to climb, but now I always pretend that I'm getting the feel of hickory wind. I started out younger, had most everything, all the riches and pleasures. What else could life bring? But it makes me feel better each time it begins. Calling me home, hickory and it's a hard way to find out that trouble is real in a faraway city with a faraway feel. But it makes me feel better each time it begins. Calling me home, hickory wind keeps calling me home, hickory wind.
Julie Adams, Mountain Stage Band, Graham Parsons' tune, Hickory Wind. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Philadelphia, St. Louis, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by Wild, Wonderful West Virginia. Whether you're looking for extreme outdoor adventure, family fun, or an intimate getaway for two, there's something for everyone in the Mountain State. Travel planning and trip ideas available. Visit go2wv.com. Additional support is provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. We hope you can take a minute sometime, look at our website, mountainstage.org. You can find links there to our podcast, and you can follow us on just about every form of social media. And of course, sometime I hope that you're able to come see us live. You can find out where we're going to be and get your tickets right there online. That's mountainstage.org. Mountain Stage is built around songs and singers and songwriting, but we don't ignore virtuoso musicians either. And on this show, we actually have two sets of fantastic musicians. This first one is a trio from down in Asheville. Jon Stickley is the head man. He is a guitar player who reminded me he actually was with us one time before when he was playing along with the Biscuit Burners some years ago. But he's got two other very talented people with him, Lindsey Pruitt on the violin and Patrick Armitage on the drums. And their last recording was a EP, and it was fantastic. It was produced by Dave King of the Bad Plus, and he had something good to say about it. He said, it's an acoustic ensemble with one foot in tradition and the other in bluegrass. And I think Jon started out in bluegrass and country, but he was influenced by gypsy jazz, hip-hop, and much, much more. Got a new one out now, a brand new record called Maybe Believe. Please welcome, for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Jon Stickley Trio. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. That's a couple songs off of our brand new album that just came out. It's called Maybe Believe. That last tune was a classic Bill Monroe fiddle tune called Jerusalem Ridge. That's our take on it anyway. And the lady over there playing that on the fiddle, her name is Lindsay Pruitt. Y'all give it up for her. Back here on the drums, we call him the John Bonham of bluegrass. His name's Patrick Armitage.
And on the guitar tonight, our fearlessly creative band leader on the guitar from Durham, North Carolina, that's Mr. Jon Stickley.
Here's another one from the new record now. It's called Slow Burn. Thank you so much. We got one more short one for you. Thank you so much. We love you guys. The Jon Stickley Trio right there. And that new album is called Maybe Believe. They all live down in North Carolina. And I told you, dynamic picking. Tony Rice was a big inspiration to Jon, as were a lot of other people, you can tell by all the stuff that's in that. I want to say a special thanks to our next guest, because this morning we got up and found out that one of the bands that was supposed to be on this show had to cancel. Found out that this morning, so we thought, well, what are we going to do? Could let everybody else do a little bit more and just have 4 bands, but we have a fella who we knew had a new CD out. He lives down in Parkersburg, West Virginia. Been working on his music for a while now. It's a little bit influenced by traditional West Virginia music, but it's definitely his own. He's a songwriter and a singer. And that new CD, which is a nice one, is called Antioch Road. Please welcome, for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Mr. Corey Shields.
This old city's talking to itself tonight. Hear the hum and the buzzing far away. There's no planes in the sky, there's no cars in sight, and the peace has come to stay. We've been sitting on this high hilltop, holding hands and singing sad songs. There's a blue moon shining bright, and there's a sparkle in your eye, and it's raining like a forgotten April day. But if I told you how far the blacktop goes, and if we drove west until we found the sea, and if I tore off my rear view mirror, would you come with me? Come with me. Tell you all of the words that you wanna hear. If you're past that jar of cinnamon shine, feel the burning in your chest, smell the warmth upon your breath, and watch the world fade away. 'Cause if I told you how far the blacktop goes, and if we drove west until we found the sea, and if I tore off my rear view mirror, would you come with me? Oh, oh. But let's take hard time, take the long way to our new home, and let's take hard time, take the long way to our new home. 'Cause if I told you how far the blacktop goes, and if we drove west until we found the sea, and if I tore off my rear view mirror, would you come with me?
my goodness.
Well, it's been a day. So if you're on 50 East or West, whatever, if you're on 50 and you're driving through the state, you get to that boring part around Salem, and there's a road, and it's called Antioch Road. And I was coming home from a gig, and it was really late, and I was really tired, and I saw this sign that said Antioch Road, and I was like, that's a cool name. And I just kind of, I put it in my phone where you get your little digital notebook, and it kind of just came out, and I didn't realize just how hard playing music is, especially to try and raise a son and maintain a normal life. So this is a song about that. This is the title track off my new album. It's called Antioch Road. Where does it go? Antioch Road. And can I leave my dreams there, left to die in the middle of nowhere? And through those oak trees lies a dead-end stream, a dirt path to nowhere. As long as they're gone, I don't care. 'Cause if I had known just how long this old dusty path would be, if I had known all the tears you'd cry waiting up for me, all of those long lost nights spent with strangers I don't want to know, I let my dreams grow old on Antioch Road. Another left turn, and just past this curve, I'll throw 'em over the hill, and I'll dry out in the sun, just left to will. Or maybe underground, where they can't be found. Well, baby, get your shovel, get your axe, and we'll bury my past. 'Cause if I had known just how long this old dusty path would be, if I had known all the tears you'd cry waiting up for me, all of those long lost nights spent with strangers I don't want to know, I let my dreams grow old on Antioch Road. Oh, I let my dreams grow old on Antioch Road. Thank you so much. So this is my first time on Mountain Stage, and last year at Festival, of all places, I was Sunday night of Festival, and we went to the Empty Glass afterwards, as you usually do, because I've sat in the front row of a lot of these shows. My wife and I are very much fans of the camping out for a show and stuff. But anyway, I saw Larry Gross sitting in the corner, and I finally got the guts to go talk to him. and I said, "Mr. Gross, my name is Corey Shields, and one day I will be on your radio show." And he looked at me and he shook my hand and he said, "All right, son, keep in touch." And, went back to whatever he was doing, which, is my fault for bothering him. And then I walk over to Joni, Miss Joni Deutsch, standing with my wife, and I tell them what I did, and they both look at me and go, "Really? Like, that was the best thing you could come up with?" So, but hey. Told ya. I don't have much of a story for this next song, except it's my wife's favorite, so I'm going to play it. This song is called Be Here Now. Don't have much of anything, running on our hopes and dreams. If that mockingbird don't sing, I'll buy you any goddamn thing. Sky's a shade of milky gray. All I want is a place to lay. Spending all my nights alone, laying beside you, I'm still gone. But I need you. Be here now. Oh, I need you. Be here now. Oh. All my heartfelt hopes and fears come off as insincere. It's a fatal flaw, I know, but it's one that I can't outgrow. And I made morning heartbreak afternoon, a tidal wave of a red and blue. Oh, and goddamn this weight up on my chest, damn these thoughts, they won't let me rest. But I need you. Sorry for the way I am. I hope you understand. 'Cause I need you. Be here now. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you to everyone that's helped me through this very strange and organic process. I got one more for you. This song is called Magnolia's Bloom. Whatever you want to do, no matter what it is, chase your dream, because the clock is ticking, and it's possible, because you're looking at it right now. Hold on to my hand as we run for distant lands. And I know, baby, I'm scared too, but I swear it'll be over soon. And while we wait, the magnolias bloom. And while we wait, the magnolias bloom. And if we keep on waiting, we'll be dead soon. As we fly, don't keep your eyes closed. Just watch the blackbirds below. The mighty rivers, they look like streams in this midnight, like a flame. And while we wait, the magnolias bloom. And while we wait, the magnolias bloom. And if we keep on waiting, we'll be dead soon. And I know it can't be done, and we can't let go, take off and run. But I will hold on to this dream like a fire to gasoline. And while we wait, the magnolias bloom. And while we wait, the magnolias bloom. And if we keep on waiting, if we keep on waiting, if we keep on waiting, baby, we'll be dead soon. Thank you.
From Parkersburg, West Virginia, Corey Shields right there. The new CD is called Antioch Road. And you heard that song and heard how he wrote that song. And now you know how to get on Mountain Stage. He brought his wife and his son here. He understands things closest to home are the most important. That seems to be where he's looking and what he's writing about. Mr. Corey Shields. I think most West Virginians understand that very well. I'd like to say hello to you if you're listening right now over WHDD, Sharon, Connecticut, or WVPM, Morgantown, West Virginia. I hope you'll be with us next time on the Mountain Stage. We have a rebroadcast from Lexington, Kentucky last year. We got together with our friends at WUKY and brought in Sarah Jarose, Steve Forbert, Over the Rhine, the Black Lilies, and Robbie Folks. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. Thank you so much. Welcome to the second hour of Mountain Stage here in Morgantown, West Virginia. And if you're just joining us, we're so glad you did. We think you will be too. We got some great music coming up during this hour. The Stray Birds will be out just a little bit later, one of our favorite bands. But right now we're going to start off in a very special way with two fantastic musicians, Martin Hayes and Dennis Cahill. And they have been critically praised over the top. Sometimes you get suspicious when you see that. But then when you listen to these guys, you realize why people have said so many great things about them. Martin is from County Clare in Ireland. He won a whole bunch of Ireland contests for All Ireland Fiddle Championships when he was a very young man. But he's gone on to play with all kinds of people. And Dennis was born in America, in Chicago, but his parents were Irish-speaking from Dingle Peninsula in County Kerry. And together and separately, they played with Bill Frisell and Ricky Skaggs and Paul Simon, Darrell Anger, Mike Marshall, many, many folks. But when they get together as a duo, the music they play is what you usually hear from Irish musicians. They play jigs and reels and airs, but it's a little different when you hear it in their hands. It takes you somewhere. It takes you to another place. I was listening to a recording of their playing, and once it's over, it's kind of hard to get back to the real world. So I'm so happy to have them here together for the first time on the Mountain Stage. Please welcome Martin Hayes and Dennis Cahill.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here on the mountain stage, and great to be in West Virginia. And I suppose there's no doubt that the music of Ireland is closely connected to the music of this part of the world, and I'm sure there's a fair bit of Irish DNA floating around here. I'd say that it's Anyway, the music is, our friend Ricky Skaggs was saying that Bill Monroe used to talk about these ancient airs that are kind of underpinning a lot of American music, and a good many of those airs are located in Ireland. And the first one we played there was an old air called The Lark in the Clear Air, and it was followed by a tune with a title in the Irish language. It's called Cahill on Solace, which means Where is the Light? Now that was written more recently by a friend of mine, Padre Riada. And then we played more old tunes then, the Boy in the Gap, the Road to Cahill, Toss the Feathers, and the Wild Irishman there, just to have that little experience. We're going to continue with a couple of jigs for you, and the first one is called The Cliffs of Moher, and I don't know if any of you have been to Ireland. I'm from County Clare, and on the west coast of Clare we've got these incredibly high cliffs kind of, protecting us from the Atlantic. They're very high, and a lot of people go there just to see that. And so there's a tune, as it turns out, called The Cliffs of Moher, which we're going to play, and it's followed by another jig called The Holly Bush. So hope you like this. Okay, we're going to play a piece. Now, this one's actually not an Irish tune, but we toured with the great jazz guitarist Bill Frisell on a few occasions and have done some concerts with him. And we learned this tune from him. It's one called Verona, so you can tell straight away it doesn't sound like it's from Ireland or anywhere else like that. But anyway, Verona, beautiful Verona in Italy, of course. And it's followed by a tune called The Butterfly. So see if you can imagine that. If you can have a vision of butterflies, you might, you never know. And then we're going to play two reels, the East Clare reel and Hughie Travers' reel after that. So thank you very much. Here we go. Good night.
Martin Hayes and Dennis Cahill, two of the finest players of Irish music in the world. They have some duo recordings out there, but they are also part of a quintet called The Gloaming, which has just released an album called The Gloaming 2. And Martin is also about to release his first recording of the Martin Hayes Quartet this fall. Martin was with us once before with the Teetotalers, a trio with Martin, John Doyle, and Kevin Crawford. Martin, of course, on the fiddle, Dennis Cahill on the guitar. I believe they played at the White House not last St. Patrick's Day, but the one in 2016. Bob Thompson has chosen a song for us by a man who we admire. Played with us 10 times on the Mountain Stage, and the last time he was on the show was right here in Morgantown. One of America's great songwriters named Jesse Winchester, who has passed now. Yeah, give Jesse a hand. Yeah. Bob is going to play the tune from one of Jesse's songs called All That We Have Is Now. And Bob's going to be joined by Ryan Kennedy, Ahmed Solomon, Steve Hill. Please welcome Bob Thompson. Thompson, Ahmed Solomon, Steve Hill, and Ryan Kennedy with Jesse Winchester tune, All That We Have Is Now. You can get Bob's music at colortones.com. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Philadelphia, St. Louis, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by Wild, Wonderful West Virginia. Whether you're looking for extreme outdoor adventure, family fun, or an intimate getaway for two, there's something for everyone in the Mountain State. Travel planning and trip ideas available. Visit gotowv.com. Additional support is provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. You can hear Mountain Stage guest performances, including songs not heard on the radio, at NPR Music. You log on to npr.org/mountainstage. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is larry@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook, of course. You can peek behind the scenes on our Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. All of these links are at our website, mountainstage.org. So I said before, we're going to end this show with one of our favorite groups, and they have just recently started coming to see us. I think it was back in 2013. They had just, I believe, put out their first album, and now they're back for their third visit, and things have changed a little bit because their new record, which is called Magic Fire, was produced by the great Larry Campbell, who was a fine producer as well as a multi-instrumentalist and performer himself. First time they turned a whole record over to a producer. It's also the first time they begin to write together as a group, and now they're doing that a lot more. And since then, they've grown by one drummer. Aaron Schaefer-Hayes is here tonight with them, and their record is fantastic. I think it's probably the best example of somebody who's taken traditional music and actually, in a very seemingly harmonious way, morphed it into something that's very pop in nature. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, the Stray Birds.
When the sun comes up, Sabrina's pulling grapes from the vine. Another day, another chance to make another bottle of wine. Triple Bill Tuesday, Federal Hill at night. She got a bottle in the backseat, Baltimore inside. Sabrina, drinking the Yingling in the green room. All I had to do was stand up, and she gave me a beer. Christina got a little operation out of her own town. They drive a sexy Mexican food truck to every festival around, serving up tacos and burritos in the heat of the day. Come the cool of the night, or you can party dancing backstage. Sabrina, drinking the Yingling in the green room. All I had to do was stand up, and she gave me a beer. Christina got a little busy in the bedroom, waiting at home on a baby. Oh, she couldn't be here in Baltimore. Up a couple flights of stairs and around the bend. Behind closed doors, a party and a couple of friends. Nobody stops Sabrina, she knows just what to say. Going everywhere she pleases, looking like she knows the way. She knows the way. Sabrina, drinking the Yingling in the green room. All I had to do was stand up, and she gave me a beer. Christina got a little busy in the bedroom, waiting at home on a baby. Oh, she couldn't be here. Sabrina, drinking the Yingling in the green room. All I had to do was stand up, and she gave me a beer in Baltimore.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Maya DeVitri singing that song. Give it up for her.
Thank you.
All right. It's a lot of fun to come here to Mountain Stage and take a look at all the great musicians that have performed here. And they also let us know what songs we played last time we were here and the time before that. This is our third time. This is the one song that we're going to repeat for you. It's a song that I wrote called Heavy Hands. Work my hands till they're blistered, bloodied and damned. Walk my feet down the dirt roads, the alleys and the streets. Shine my light down the dark holes, the tunnels and the nights. You know my name, I feel you now. Can you reach me? Will you try? I cross this land, oh, the prairie, the jungle and the sand. I dance these lines through the moonlight, the willow and the pine. I take my time,
share it. This hungry feeling, still I wear it. Yes, it's mine all the time. I'd rather not wait till the day we die. Can you reach me? Will you reach me? Can you reach me? Will you try? Thank you.
Well, we were driving around the hills today. We came from Thomas, West Virginia, and we put on some Hazel Dickens, and we were singing Home, My West Virginia Home. And we're not from West Virginia, we're from Pennsylvania, but it sure felt like we were from West Virginia, just singing along with her, and it's really great. It feels like that here, too, every time. We've been to Mountain Stage in a couple of places, and the crew and, you know, all the people that work here backstage, they're super great people. And Uncle Larry over there, he's a good guy, too. Just want to thank all of them for having us and for working with us. They do an amazing job, so, yeah, cheers to them.
Yeah.
He's going to sing another song that he wrote. Would you give it up? That's Oliver Craven over there, singing and playing.
You hear the sirens out in the street, see the people up on their feet. This dusty roadside ain't your home, it's just a place that you found to roam. You're all about it now, you always were. There's something out there for you to learn. But it's the third day in a row you've seen the sun come up. Yeah, some things take a lifetime to learn, and so you make them up. Yeah, you got such a long way to go, and no, you can't give up. Oh, don't give up. Lady Madonna in borrowed clothes, she looks for boys at the rock and roll show. You tried to catch her, but she escaped. She didn't answer when you called her name. And now you're out there on your own, another dog without a bone. And it's the third day in a row you've seen the sun come up. Yeah, some things take a lifetime to learn, and so you make them up. Yeah, you got such a long way to go, and no, you can't give up. You see yourself walking on the street, on the street. Walking on the street. Somebody is talking about the ways and the means. Talking ways and means.
in the sky. There they go flying, high and free, without concern for you and me. It's probably alright, the things you did, no one was ever against you, kid. Now it's the third day in a row you've seen the sun come up. Yeah, some things take a lifetime to learn, and so you made them up. Yeah, you've come such a long way, you know, and you can give up. It's alright. Hey, it's the third day in a row you've seen the sun. Thank you.
It's Oliver Craven singing for you.
Missing pages, forgotten ages. The wise men tried to write the history of this town. Generations of destinations, time rearranging footprints on the ground. But life is the radio.
call home. What is there that makes it so? And how could you reap what you sow when you live on the road? Where you come from is where you go. Where you come from is where you go. Where you come from is where you go. Their talk is cheap, that's what they say. And walking is the honest way. Why do you sing every day anyway? Where you come from is where you go. 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 Thank you.
That's Charlie Midge singing and writing that song for you.
Maya is an amazing songwriter. She's one of my favorites, and she's the unique sort of situation where her father covers her own songs now. And I think, isn't this his favorite one?
This is his favorite.
Yeah, this is his favorite one. And so I don't know if I'm even allowed to do this, but I'll send this out to Pete on behalf of Maya. If she
That's great.
Oh, cool.
That's great.
My city's had a lot of trouble sleeping. She's out all night, breaking through the windows and the ceilings, scraping stars from the sky. And my city's made a habit out of crying all through the night. They say she likes the harmony of sirens and the time of a traffic light. But I love my city, my sleepless city. I'll do sleeping for free. Yeah, I love my city, my sleepless city. Yeah, she can do my crying for me. My city's picking fights
lights across the water with a worn-out moon. I watch you from my honey-colored corner, a quiet room where I hung a little picture of my darling, black and white, but it's been fading on the yellow wall in Harlem since she left at night. But I love my city, my sleepless city. I'll do her sleeping for free. Yeah, I love my city, my sleepless city. Yeah, she can do my crying for me.
Thank you so much. That's Aaron Shaverhayes playing the drums. Well, it's been a pleasure for us to be here. We got one more song we're going to do for you now. Yeah, that's about all.
I wrote this song with one of my best friends. Her name is Lindsay Lou, and she's from Michigan originally, and I'm from Pennsylvania originally, and we both live a couple minutes away from each other in Nashville, Tennessee now. Writing songs with your friends is a nice way to spend an evening together. All the gold and silver too, shining in the distance, and all I wish to spend with you. Is it not time? Is it not time? Like hanging fruit upon the tree, shining in the distance between the orchard and the sea. Is it not time? Is it not time? Is it not time? Is it not time? The sunlit house upon the hill, not time? Is it not time? Is it not time? Is it not time? Is it not time?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Maya DeVitri, Oliver Craven, Charles Minch, and Aaron Schaefer Hayes. The Stray Birds, right there. And you heard some tunes from their new one, which is really a fine, fine recording. Magic Fire is the latest one. Our thanks to the Stray Birds. You can see why we like them so much. Our thanks to Martin Hayes and Dennis Cahill. Our thanks to Corey Shields and the Jon Stickley Trio and Brian Dunne and all the folks that came along with these great artists for making this a show we won't soon forget. Our thanks to you folks here at the Creative Arts Center on the campus of West Virginia University in Morgantown, West Virginia. Thank you for coming out and seeing us live. And of course, as always, special thanks to you listening there on the radio, because without you, there would be no Mountain Stage, and believe me, we never forget that. Hope you'll be with us next time. We did a show last year from Lexington, Kentucky with our friends at WUKY. It featured Sarah Giroux, Steve Forbert, Over the Rhine, the Black Lilies, and Robbie Folks. We're going to repeat that next week. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producers are Jeff Shirley and Vasily Skouras. Assistant producer is Joni Deutsch. Production manager is Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Francis Fisher, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Patrick Stevens, with production assistance from Michael Lipton, Joey Ansel, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, Chris Meade, and Woogie. Photographic services are provided by Brian Blauser. Promotions coordinated by Michael Lipton, Adam Harris, and Music in Motion Promotions. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are, just as soon as you can. You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Going to do an old Appalachian tune that originally recorded by Doc Boggs many, many years ago, done again by Levon Helm not so long ago. It goes like this. False hearts have been my downfall. Pretty women have been my grave. I'm sure my false-hearted lover will drive me to my lonesome grave. Come on, Brian.
Held by the hand that feeds up. Spend the money that you save. From your heartstrings into garters. They'll build a doghouse on your grave.
Everybody sing now.
When my earthly state is over, sink my dead body in the sea.
Just tell my false-hearted lover that the whales will watch over me. Jon Stickley on the guitar. violin. All right, Brian Dunne on the guitar. Amanda on the violin. Cahill. Martin Hayes now. Bob Thompson. Isamu on the organ now. Come on, Oliver. Brian Kennedy. All right, Michael Lipton. Come on, Oliver. Come on, Corey.
I hope you will take this warning. It is both for young and old. Don't try to find a woman's love with the last dollar of your gold.
Here's Maya.
Take warning, you young lady. If you're loving her, you have soul. Your man will have no use for you when your dark hair turns to gold.
Everybody now. When my earthly state is over, sink my dead body in the sea. Just tell my false-hearted lover that the waves will wash over me. Yeah, just tell my false-hearted lover that the whale will wash over me.
Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey & Glasser, LLP, and by Wild, Wonderful West Virginia. Mountain Stage is a production of West Virginia Public Broadcasting. This is NPR.